you. You're tuned in to the Skirts Up Show with Samantha and Melissa.
Join our mission to normalize failure, but still uncover the positives at every twist and turn.
Skirts up, but keep your panties on. What's up, Skirts Up Squad? Is Samantha
And Melissa.
And we are back for another episode
of Skirts Up.
In case you didn't know. Fun fact, it's a fun fact.
What is it? I'll tell you if it's fun. I'm the decider of fun.
Love it. Thank you for that. May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh, it's a good fact.
It's a good fact, right? Because everyone should be aware of it.
Actually, you're right. We can make it fun.
Everyone does have mental health issues, whether you want to admit it or not. And if you don't want to admit it, that is a mental health problem.
That is a good point. And you know what? Some of our mental health problems are more fun than others. Some are cuckoo. That's mine. So yes, it's a fun fact. I'll accept it.
So what you'll get every episode this month has to do with mental health awareness, mental health, and you'll leave every episode with new knowledge of how to really regulate yourself or tools
for your pocket.
Yeah. In your pocket?
In your pocket. We're going to open up your pockets, listen to the episode, and we're going to slip in those tools.
Okay, that was really funny. I like it. But you guys saw, we have been at the end of every month, we're posting a little heads up of this is what the episode is each week for the month. So you've already seen kind of what the reel out is for this month. And if you did, you also saw that I'm sharing my mental health through my seizures. I know that everyone's been wanting to kind of know like the conclusion of what was going on with all that from when we started. And Melissa also shares her story with mental health. We have a grief counselor. We have a type of therapy that kind of teaches us how the subconscious mind kind of locks in a lot of our trauma and really propels us into who we are and how we act.
Yeah.
And today we also have goat yoga, which is used as a form of mental health clarity.
Yeah, because what's interesting is not even, they use it in mental health and they use it in like
meditation.
Yeah. And they also use it like for anyone who's been through an abusive relationship.
Therapeutic.
And they're coming out. Therapeutic,
yes,
that's the word.
That's the word we're looking for. It's therapeutic. For when you have traumatic stuff going on.
Absolutely.
Which, funny enough, we decided that we weren't going to do a fail. And we were just going to talk about our experience on the farm.
Yeah.
And what was very interesting to me is that, so we got to bottle feed the baby goats. We got to bottle feed the cows. And when we went into the gates with the cows and the big goats, they all were gravitating towards Melissa.
What?
They were.
Really?
Oh, yes. Like Sabrina and I kept looking at each other and we were like, oh, and I go, she needed it. Like,
I do.
And so the point, like what we talk about in this whole episode that you're about to hear is how the animals know what you need.
Yeah.
Even if you don't. And
true.
It was really fun to witness all the animals just kind of fleeing to you, flocking to you. And in that day, you needed it.
I did need it that day. And the truth is, like, if I have any talents in the whole world, like, I like to think that it's one, making people feel comfortable around me, but two, like, I feel like I'm kind of an animal whisperer. And if an animal doesn't come up to me, it hurts my feelings. And I was super that day, I was really having some feels about life, regardless, not about the animals. And I was just like, okay, I really hope I go in there and I hope the animals like me. And it was just like, I know that sounds dumb, but if I think they just knew that I needed it.
Yeah.
And if
it wasn't even that day, it was that month, honestly.
It's so, oh my gosh.
You could
so
just,
much.
I mean, I knew, I don't know if.
Sam even said, I feel so sad knowing that this was happening now, but, you know, it happened and it is what it is. But you had said, you know, every time we got together, you would go home and you would feel it. Like you'd feel like a heavy weight. And it's just like
sleep and just,
yeah. And I'm really sorry that was happening.
That's not your problem. That's an empath problem that I have. And I haven't figured out how to turn it off.
And that's something that we can work. Maybe we should have an episode on that too, because that's
Kelly's
one thing
offered. Kelly Palmatier. That was one of the things she was like, you know, there's a way to put up that wall. There's a way to
Melissa Walker's
go
helped me
through.
with it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, she has to
Okay.
do it. She specifically had to do it when she was doing her, and she's going to talk about this in one of the episodes coming up, but she was doing like a suicide hotline there
That's
for a while.
right.
And it was, yeah. So yeah, but anyway, all that to say, we got to go around to the farm.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part is going to sound so weird, but I like, okay, two favorite things. It was the actual like physical contact with the animals. So they went in and we got to feed the babies. We got to hold the baby goats and like, oh my gosh, it was so messy and so fun. And they said like if you get Sabrina and GG said if you get on your hands and knees, the goats they're training the baby goats to like jump up on your back. So like when you're doing yoga that they'll do that. And it feels really good. It feels like a little massage. And then I loved like when we went in to meet with the cows, one of the cows is still a baby kind of. And like literally up to like my forearm, he put my whole hand in his mouth and was just suckling on my hand. And I was like, it was so slimy, but I was so there for it.
Aww.
I was like, oh, hey baby, I'll give you some love.
One of my favorite memories in what has like brought me to wanting a cow and just being interested in cows in general was there was a fall festival called Corn Dogs, I think, here in Georgia. And one day they just had a baby cow at the farm and it had to get bottle fed every so often. And I just happened to be in the pen like when it needed to be bottle fed. And I got to sit on the floor with this cow in my lap and bottle feed it. And I just thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And so I actually enjoyed holding the baby goats and holding them like a baby and like feeding them.
They were so
That
sweet.
honestly, that made me, I don't know, there's nothing wrong with that, but that made me the happiest.
Yeah,
I just like
that's great.
babying, like little things.
Nurturing and loving and taking care of something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That was my favorite part.
That makes sense with the empath part.
So we're not going to like really do a fail, but collectively we did kind of fail, but this is where you guys get to come in and it's really exciting. So we have yet to do an actual yoga class at the farm, but we were thinking
It'd be better if maybe it's okay that we didn't do it with just us two because we can invite you guys.
yeah. So look out for a post where we will ask you guys what day works best for you. We will get in contact with Sabrina and GG and let's get a class and let's do it together. GG suggested that we do a skirts up, down dog, wine and yoga.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yep. So maybe that's what we do. Wine, yoga, and a good time under the stars.
Yeah.
That sounds like fantastic.
It sounds amazing. And sometimes we just need to go somewhere where we're allowed to let go and not think about
and
other
be
things.
and be just surrounded with people that are there for the same thing.
And pure love, no judgment.
Yeah.
We're there for...
I've never done yoga before, so hell if I know how this is going to go.
Oh, shoot. It's going to be so fun. And it won't be the same because you're going to have goats climbing all over you, which is amazing.
So, yeah, look out for that. We're going to do it together. And like we said, this episode is pre-recorded. So this is our meeting with Sabrina and GG at GGA Goat Yoga here in Tucker, Georgia. So take a listen and enjoy. You get to hear the cows in the background.
Moo.
Today we have with us GG and Sabrina. They are the owners and operators of this locally owned goat yoga studio in Tucker, Georgia called GGA Goat Yoga.
Shockingly, in Tucker, Georgia.
It's right here. It's literally a gold mine. Yeah. So thanks for joining us today. We are here to learn about this hidden gem that any one of you can visit at any time. They even travel.
Oh, absolutely.
I did not know that.
We're a fully mobile company, so anything you want happening anywhere within Georgia or even outside of Georgia, we will come to you. We will pack up our goats, get our staff, get everything we need, and come to you and host a class anywhere you're at.
I love that.
Really?
Yeah,
Can
so
you
schools,
go?
birthday parties.
Okay, you can go like into the suburbs and like just in someone's backyard just have a party?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A lot of corporate events, though.
Or that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is genius.
It's really a broad spectrum. We've done it all. We've done corporate events, we've done private events, personal events, birthdays, we've done schools, KSU, Georgia Tech.
Right.
Our furthest outreach was Florida.
Okay.
We went to
Goats on the
Sandestin.
Gulf.
Yep. We had the
Uh-huh.
goat weekend.
They did on the beach.
Are they on leashes?
No, they were doing goat yoga on
Like
the beach.
the
They
goats
can get on leashes for hikes.
aren't gonna run away?
No.
No, they're not gonna run.
They
They're
know-
herd animals too.
Yeah.
Ah.
So
Okay.
it's easy to train them to kind of.
That makes sense.
You can't like train them to like sit though, can you? Like
Not like a dog. Too many animals like a dog. They're just gonna take all your orders.
you know you can do that with a pig.
Oh,
Pigs are smart. Apparently, they're smarter than dogs.
Yeah,
Pigs are very
pigs
smart.
are like level 10 on the smart.
Yeah.
But it's all food based though.
Yes.
I'm food based too.
There you go.
Trainable.
I can be trained.
Oh my
Sam's working on it. Anyway.
So I want to know the story of how this all became. This is not what either of you were originally doing. Gigi, I believe you were in music originally. Sabrina, I don't even know what you did before you found this passion.
I worked in tech, so I was in corporate America. I come from a development background, so I was literally on a computer screen, typing code all day, building stuff.
Wow. Were you like yearning for the outside?
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
So with music and with tech or with most different worlds and different ways and different professions, you need a balance.
Mm-hmm.
So the animals typically become a balance for you. So most people balance stop at a dog. Our balance took a lot of different things to kind of make it all make sense. So
Yeah.
that's pretty
That's
much your origin in a real quick nutshell right there.
Yeah.
Music can get pretty intense. A lot of careers can get really intense. And you find yourself hiking with goats.
Yeah.
You find yourself hanging out, cuddling cows, and it kind of turns into something you want to share with more people. And that's what you're looking at.
Yeah. What Gigi was sharing with me before you got here is that, of course, this is like a wellness place, but also for like writer's block and artistic blocks, that this is a great place to come in, get that worked out because you are in nature, you're with animals, and so they can help you release that.
Probably
Might
the
need to do
most
that.
natural way to prevent all kind of blockage. Just so happen that the creative blockage is connected to the earth, and we can go through all the different elements, but the animals are naturally grounded. These things just kind of help you. It just opens you all the way up, and yeah, it works.
That's really cool because I remember knowing in the past like the animals kind of help us with our energy. They take some from us that they know that they maybe don't want us to be carrying because
This is true.
I don't know, they're amazing. But like, wow, now that you say like they're grounded, that makes perfect sense. And then like kind of like hugging a tree, hugging an animal.
Yeah.
It's like just kind of
But let's not be selfish now. Humans actually help the animals too.
yeah.
So by hugging them, we're showing them tons of love that they.
true.
Human parents sometimes can be the best parents for a lot of different animals.
Yeah.
We go over and beyond their natural wild ways of survival and we spoil them typically. So we got to kind of balance that sometimes. Sometimes you can overdo it. And you got
That's
cows that's 500 pounds overweight.
Yes.
I've seen cats, the fat cats just like, oh, that's not healthy for the cat.
My
So
sister's
when
cat.
you go to the vets, most time they tell you, hey, your dog is overweight. But
Yeah.
we equate that to good and love and spoiling the animals.
Yeah.
So it's always awesome to come and hug on the cow. You're helping yourself, you're helping the cow. Cows and goats and most farm animals are considered flight animals, which mean they run from humans. And you can think of a million reasons yourself of why typically
Yeah.
that happens. So we appreciate you all and other people coming by, spending so much time showing these animals that they don't have to run.
Yeah.
People are loving and they can love you all. And so it's just yin and yang kind of balance. going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sabrina told me that there's people who come to literally just live on the animals, like that's their job, so that they
That's
become
yeah.
more trusting of humans on a regular
Really?
basis.
So we have a role of our staff. They're called goat whisperers, but they're not just limited to the goats. They're, they engage with all the animals here at the farm, but they are here to provide a lot of love, provide a lot of attention, and
Yeah.
spoil the animals along with, their other staff duties that they have. But that is a big piece of their job is to bond with all the animals here, and then let the animals kind of trust them as well. Because, when we're hosting these classes, the animals, they're going to follow who they know. So I always tell our
Oh,
goat whisperers, if you don't bond with these animals, they're not going to follow you.
Got
They are
you.
going to be like, who is that? I don't know you.
How often do they come by? Is it like a
Daily.
Daily.
full-time thing?
Oh, wow.
Daily. They have
That's
their schedule
wonderful.
set. But
It's
yeah.
true because animals do like build relationships with you.
Dogs even, like, they usually pick their one human, and wife is the one that works with them more. Then like the husband's like, do this, and then it doesn't listen. Why does that dog only listen to you? It's because I'm home and I feed it.
If you constantly socialize that dog,
Yeah.
then it can be everybody's
That's
friend.
true.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't want our animals here attached to just me or Gigi.
Yeah.
We want them to attach to anybody that comes.
That
here.
Just in
them.
need, or sometimes people don't even know they're in need. They come in just to have fun and do a cool IG picture or something. Then they're starting to realize, hey, this actually really
Feels good.
works. It feels
Yeah.
good. Then they refer their friends, family. Some people bring moms that don't even like animals.
Yep.
And I'm like, all right.
Interesting.
But then they typically 98% leave loving the animals. I want to say 100, but I just stay away from that. But they typically leave learning something good and understanding that all goats aren't trying to chase you. And
Yeah.
chicken, like people got a lot of different
I'm afraid of chickens.
stories. Yeah, stories. So these chickens here, therapeutic as well. They're very human. They love you. They're not gonna chase you.
They're not gonna
You
bite
can-
me.
They're not gonna bite
They'll
you
eat
at
out of your
all.
hand.
So before we leave, I should try and touch
There we
it.
go.
Oh my God, yes. I'll video it.
We're gonna.
We do a little
Try
mini
to pick
tour
them
real quick.
up. They like being held. I think one of the coolest things about our farm versus it's like, well, what makes you all different from other farms?
Yeah.
Our animals here, they are raised in a trauma-free environment, and that is something that we really do take pride in.
Yeah.
We are ensuring that our animals never feel any trauma, so they have never been chased, bit, slapped, kicked, thrown. I mean, nothing.
Maybe some kids chase them.
I know it
Our kids are
happens.
like that.
It happens.
They pull your dog ears, but no, and we love them. And most animals know kids,
Yeah.
so they know what's going on. But
They,
yes,
that's true because they like have babies
It's the
themselves and they
innocent
There
know
you go.
that they
Yep.
have to like.
our dogs have had a litter. We're not breeders at all, but
Yeah, they got
because
pregnant
of
behind
that,
my back.
because of that, they learned to be. Our boy's huge. You've seen him kind of.
Yeah.
What kind of dogs do you have?
King
County
Corso.
Corso.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, and they're
Those
awesome.
are so wrinkly and cute.
And they're good for keeping out coyotes.
Oh, really?
But
Do you have to
without-
worry about that here?
Absolutely. Georgia has tons, but Atlanta has more coyotes and things than people really know. I've heard of stories downtown.
Oh,
They've
wow.
seen coyotes.
And the coyotes are like very
We've
bold,
seen them in
our
very
neighborhood.
brave.
Wow.
They walk
Serious.
through your yard. They don't care. They're like,
Okay.
hey, what's up?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
so
have thought of
Georgia
that.
is coyotes, bobcats, foxes.
Okay.
In this particular region right here, we got majority of coyotes and foxes.
Yeah.
They try to get
Not
into
too
the
many
hen
bobcats.
house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's why we got a cane corso. We picked that breed because of their PSI on Biden is at 750.
Yeah.
Wait,
So they-
PSI.
It's the pressure.
Pressure.
Oh, of course. Pounds per square inch.
There you
Same
go.
as in a tire.
There you go.
I only know this because my whole first half of life was in vet medicine.
Nice.
So
Nice.
Yeah, we have our guard dogs here. They guard. They're protectors of this land, and they're the guards of
Yep.
all of these animals that reside here, and they're awesome.
And they know it too, I'm sure.
They do.
yeah.
So it's really funny because sometimes at night, I'll hear Hannibal barking, and you'll think he's like a mile down the road somewhere, but he'll just be in his room, and he'll do one bark,
Yeah.
and it echoes.
oh my gosh.
all throughout to where you'll think he's way down over there, and I'm over here like, oh my God, Gigi, like, did he escape?
He's
Is he in some-
throwing his voice so
He's
the
the-
coyotes don't know
He's
where
like
he
the
is.
goat guardian.
Aw.
I mean,
Oh,
and he's
That's
really good with the
awesome.
cows too.
Yeah.
It works.
he's cute. He grew up with the goats, so it's really funny because of course he grew exponentially in size
Yeah.
over the goats. But I even look at the baby pictures of him where he
When
was
he
like
was
smaller than the
smaller.
goats, and then now he's like 140 pounds of just wrinkly muscles.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
speaking of growing up, I'm curious because you said that you had like a growing up and a history with animals.
Absolutely.
And then did you, Sabrina?
Yes. So I was actually born in
There you go.
Bangladesh.
Okay.
Which is in the Southeast Asian region. It's a small country located right next to India. it's so funny because I have this memory, and I told him about this memory, and I swear this
That
is what
kinda-
triggered him to get the
Absolutely.
cow.
Come on, wife.
So
Yeah.
my memory, I want to say I was probably like 4 or 5 years old. My mom took me with her to her friend's house to, like, whatever, hang out. She's hanging out with her friend. I had a nanny, and my nanny was supposed to be watching me while my mom was hanging out with her friend. And the nanny wasn't watching me for some odd reason. And here I go.
Oh no.
I apparently left
Wobbling
the
on up
yes,
there.
wobbling out of the property. I went across the street to this open grass field where there were a cow. There was a cow there, and I was trying to chase the cow, and like I was aiming for the cow's tail because it was swinging from side to side. So I'm like, oh, I was like very intrigued by the swinging tail of this cow, trying to walk up behind the cow.
Oh,
and
A
grab
no.
toddler?
Yes.
Oh
And
no.
walk up behind the cow.
That is
Nice.
terrifying for a mother.
Right.
Because I really could have just got kicked.
Yep.
And, that could have been the end of that. But thankfully, like, my mom came out right at that moment and was like, Sabrina! And like, she like ran and grabbed me up. But yeah, that's like a memory I have of like me trying to engage with the cow. And I told him this story.
And that moment kind of like revealed a common interest.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, she'd definitely be okay with the cow.
Oh, so it was your idea to get a cow
Yeah.
originally?
That is so funny. You're like, when should I bring it up? And then she brought up the story, and you're like,
Right,
that works right into my plan.
Oh my gosh. Well, why did you want a cow
I
then?
love them. I mean, we got a history of cows, goats. My mom she couldn't drink regular milk, so
Oh.
her mom, it's kind of like a history going
Oh,
back in
okay.
Virginia. I'm the firstborn down
Oh,
here
Virginia.
outside of a farm, and
My brother and
just
his
kind of
wife
like
live
channeling the roots of Virginia. I mean, it's a nice, beautiful, old state to be from, and
Yeah.
I'm firstborn in Georgia. Don't get me wrong, I'm a real Georgia boy. I love it here, but it's pretty cool to have the roots and have the know-how, and more so grandma and mom. Mom just grew up on the farm, but it's like getting these different words of advice and knowing about farming and loving to touch the dirt and deal with animals kind of made it even more impactful when I heard the story. So it just kind of, I knew she would be in a line.
So
Yeah, so it's
So then we got our cow, and
Yeah.
they're awesome. Both of our cows, Medusa and Hercules. I mean, it's so funny. They do their cow cuddling classes here. So we just had they just had their class this past Saturday, and
Who is they?
Medusa and Hercules.
Oh,
cows.
like they have their cows. Yes, of course they do.
Sorry.
they have
No, but
names.
who comes and cuddles with them? Like
Oh,
you're
clients.
talking about clients.
so it's open to the general public now.
Like you can
Oh,
go
okay.
register for
Yeah.
the class and sign
Okay.
up. We have them bi-weekly here at the farm. It's a very intimate class. We only allow 10 people to come per class. So
okay.
we can
And
kind of like split them up
to
between.
keep it.
Exactly.
That's our constant goal for as the company continues to expand and grow. It's more about quality than quantity.
Yeah, for sure.
Big time, because if we put too many people around, it just destroys the cows. They start not trusting humans again, and people don't
Yeah.
really get a chance to, engage with the cows and stuff.
Right.
And
It's
So-
not really for the higher good of anyone.
definitely
Yeah.
the quality over anything.
I love that.
Okay.
I'm really glad you guys said that because that's a big truth to anything. You
Absolutely.
can't, the more you try to do at one time, you can't do it
Nope.
to the full standard.
That's
Yep.
true.
So, whose idea was it to open up this business first? Or was that just kind of like a, hey, we both have this love, let's.
It just came out of like us doing this and sharing, and then people start advising. You don't hear the like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that, because it's not driven off of that. But the sharing just turned into kind of like what you see here now, if that
Yeah.
makes the most sense to you.
It was Gigi.
He's trying to be
I was in my corporate world, so I was like, drowning in my computer, not thinking about anything outside of my screen. And we already had the goats, and
Yeah.
I think the goats already were doing what they needed to do for Gigi and I, as far as like providing that therapeutic aspect.
Yeah.
I just remember our very first goat that we had.
They jumped off the thing.
Yes, the cows are like jumping off of each other. Sorry, guys, I got distracted.
Yeah, they do like the huddle.
But yeah, I just remember the very first goat we had. It was like cold outside, and we had the goat in her little house. We had heat lamps. I mean, spoiled, very spoiled. But I just
Pajamas.
remember- yes.
Okay.
I just remember going out there and picking her up and just holding her, and she was just like laying on me like a human baby.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this
The
is
kids.
so nice.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
just
that is what their
hugging
babies
her.
are called.
Yep. So
Yeah.
kids came from goats, not humans.
That's a
Oh.
kid. That's
Yeah.
a goat
So that's where-
terminology. The word kid,
You
but
go out far enough in middle America, they would give the wife a baby goat before they have a kid
Really?
to see how ready they really are.
That's a thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I love that. Learning things.
I love that too.
Absolutely, yeah.
I
Like
need to dig
tradition
into
and
that.
myth, and not myth because he said it's real.
Wow.
But tradition
It's
and
happening right now in
That's
Georgia. Y'all
so
just so much in the city right now, you don't see it.
oh, that's so sad that I'm not that I'm missing out on that. Why is my husband not giving me a kid?
Brett, Simon, y'all have failed.
Sorry, guys.
They're gonna come after you. They're gonna be like, "You did not help." No, so like, okay. So I'm just imagining you guys meet, you get married, and then you're like, "I want a goat."
Oh,
Do you remember
Honestly,
like how
let me-
did it all start?
it started with our very first goat that we got.
oh, Huncho.
Gigi, yes. Gigi was just so intrigued
out in the
by
country.
this goat. We were out in the country somewhere. I can't even recall where, but
North Georgia.
this all white, beautiful cashmere goat.
Oh, wow.
Like he had these curly hair, curly
it's
beard. Like
beautiful
he was
guy.
just like so beautiful. And I was like, oh my God, like that goat looks better than me. Like my hair. Oh my God. I'm like,
Oh,
who
you
gave
walk
him
them in the park, you
curlers?
get all these compliments. They're like, wow, that's like a holy goat you got.
So Gigi, I just remember, I mean, I still have the picture I took of him with Huncho, and he's like holding the goat, you know, by the horn, and his horns were already very grown. I mean, this is an adult goat, like not a baby,
Okay.
fully grown, not a dwarf size, a regular size goat.
Cashmere.
Like, yep.
I don't
They get
know
huge,
what
so
that is, but I guess
Their back
it's soft.
is about up
Oh, they're
here.
big.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
big.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
Not like
Okay.
not one of the baby goats that we have
Okay.
now.
And just like the coats with the cashmere, so their
Okay.
hair hangs down real long. And
Yeah.
they're real nice.
Okay.
So we got this goat. Gigi was like, we have to get this goat. And I was like, you know, he's a Gemini and I'm an Aries.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And you know, like when he gets ideas, instead of my logical sense being like, you know, I don't know, let's talk about that. I'm more like, yeah, we need to just do it. Yeah, whatever you said. let's
Oh,
do
that's
it."
great.
enable each other.
Yes, this is great.
So he was like, we're getting this goat. And I was like, okay, we're getting the goat. Let's go. We got him home. And after we brought him home, I mean, we were walking him around the neighborhood on a leash. My daughter and I just remember we would take late night walks with him. And he's just following behind us.
Yep.
And it was just a whole.
He
I mean,
was
it
the closest
theatrical.
goat to doing what you said, sitting and stuff. Like
Yeah.
he was raised by a lady that had a huge farm out in North Georgia, and,
Yep.
and she got too old, and then it just kind of worked out where we can.
Did
yep.
you guys just ask her, like, hey, can we have this
A
goat?
friend of the actual guy that I knew
Oh,
kind of
gotcha.
arranged it for us, and yeah.
So that was like our very first goat experience. Unfortunately, at that time, we didn't have this much land.
Okay.
So it
Definitely
just
not.
didn't really make sense. You know, the selfish side of us would have kept him, but
Yeah.
honestly, he probably wasn't happy not having any
Yeah.
land to really roam. That's why we were walking him around the neighborhood. But you know, he needed grass, he needed
needed
land.
That makes
so,
sense.
but it gave us the idea to get dwarf goats. We were like, okay, you know, dwarf goats, they're small in size, they don't need a lot of land, and we were like, okay, this makes sense. We can do this.
It sparked a lot of interest.
Yes.
And
That's
then
cool.
one fact I tell everybody, just so you won't think all goats are as cuddly as these guys. A boar goat and a cashmere goat and quite a few more are strong enough to break your kneecap.
Wow.
So
Like
when
from a kick?
nope,
Or
a butt-
ramming?
Ramming.
head button.
Okay.
That's their number one tool. Your dog cannot take out those size goats at all. They just turn around, they aim at your dog, and they're precise with every hit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So just to let people know that I know you're seeing, like, people come here to get to see teddy bear goats. Australian dwarf is the breed. But when you go back out to farms, don't get
Yeah.
to playing with goats that can be extremely dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I love that. Do you guys educate the kids and
Absolutely.
stuff before they enter?
Absolutely. Even with our cows, I tell them this is not your normal cow. Cows, I explain to people how cows kick from the side.
I
Most
was
people
gonna
don't know
say that
about the kung
earlier.
fu kick that they have going on.
When you were grabbing
Yeah.
the cow's tail, I was
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
wait,
Like, oh,
hopefully you
did
were
she
just
get
right
kicked
behind
in
the
the
But
face.
once again, most animals, unless they just had a bad upbringing themselves, know it's a baby.
Okay, yeah.
That's one thing you can always, I'm talking about the vicious, like lions, tigers, and bears. They know a baby. Somehow they don't mess with it
I
as
can
much.
see that because my dogs, my dog now, like she really tones herself down when she's playing with the
Yep.
cats.
Yep.
And I know that sounds different. It's not the same, but
Yeah.
they're small, they're fragile, and it's just really interesting watching her. Like she
Yep.
just knows.
And
Yep.
you raised that dog, so you know that dog is pretty trauma-free. But only reason I wouldn't experiment with the babies and larger breed animals because some of them are raised with trauma,
Yeah.
the larger breed, and they will hurt your child.
Yeah.
But it is a higher chance that animals won't try to damage a baby as long as they're raised a good way.
Mine
I
wasn't
just think about the
100%
Jungle
trauma-free.
Book, you know, when they had Mowgli, and
Yeah.
how all these
Yeah.
animals took to Mowgli, who was a human child.
Yeah.
Yep.
And really, I mean, I don't know what would happen. I don't think that
Since
would
we're
happen in real
talking
life,
trauma
but-
free, does that mean it limits what you can bring into the farm? Like you can't just rescue a goat and then start
Oh, that's a really good question.
integrating it?
So it depends.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are in a network of communities and different farms. They reach from Carolina to North Georgia, kind of around. And it's all about the actual animal first.
Okay.
So if it finds itself loving humans and taking to that and appreciating it, then the home will be here. If it just needs tons of land, it just graze and kind of spend the rest of its days, it'll go to a different property. That
That
will.
makes
Okay.
sense.
So it's really all about how the animals at their current mental space, where are they
If
at?
you're also what they
Right,
need.
Right,
Yeah.
there you go. Yep.
That makes sense.
Because we've had rescues here. Like, for example, I have a rescue actually inside right now. And
This is true.
Oh, I remember you saying you have them roam inside.
yeah, they just hang
That's
out.
kind of new, though. It's kinda,
Do you like wear diapers?
I think it's because I'm pregnant.
you can put them. You can, put,
the baby.
I
you can
know.
definitely put the kids in diapers. To answer the question.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
would put
Yeah.
the babies in diapers, but you know, it's funny because a lot of farms will call us and they'll be like, "Hey, we have this animal. You know, they're kind of sick. Do you guys want to rescue and try?" I mean, even Medusa, you see my girl right there,
Yeah.
my red babe. She's a rescue, and we didn't think she was gonna make it, honestly.
Oh,
But look at her today. She's happy,
A
healthy.
lot of work, lot of love,
Yeah.
and not giving up on her.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Because they get diseases really early,
yeah.
really fast when they're young, basically.
So
Okay.
they don't have an immune system for about the first 6 weeks of their life. So those 6 weeks of a cow's life is
We
very
become their
critical.
immune system. So
Interesting. Are they getting it like from their mother's milk even?
so
If they were to have their
you
mother.
can sometimes
curious.
unpasteurized milk can take the cow all the way out. It can hurt them sometimes.
Okay,
So
okay.
believe it or not, their
Oh.
mom might not be. I'll give you another example. Somebody contacted us for a raccoon. The raccoon barely is born, and he already somehow had rabies. It comes from the mom's milk.
Whoa.
So sometimes the mom aren't suitable to help, do the
Yeah.
right thing. Yep.
That's
So
true.
Wow.
it
That's
happens.
true.
Yep.
Well, people don't realize that kittens are actually the highest carrier of rabies.
right. Wow.
So when you find a kitten, like I always tell the kids, like, do not touch that cat, do not touch that kitten. Do
That's
you
good
want me
advice.
to have to test it? Like,
Yeah.
let me tell you how we test it. And
That's
then
good
so now
advice.
they're like kind of like, I see a wild cat, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Wow.
Humans catch it, and we can't get rid of it, from my understanding. Now.
no,
Right.
if you get bitten by an animal, of course you got to test the animal that bit you,
Yeah.
and you can get the rounds of rabies vaccines. There's like 4 of them, and they're very, very painful. But it cannot cure it.
That's rabies in a nutshell.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Don't get it.
So where do the classes take place?
So we have quite a few partnerships actually. We are partnered with several parks and recreations all around. So we have classes that happen at Brook Run Park. We just acquired the Pinckneyville Park, so we're going to be having classes there starting in March.
Oh.
We have classes in Henry County at Heritage Park.
Okay.
We have a partnership with Phoenix and Dragon Bookstore.
You do?
Yes, actually, they're our first partnership. and
I
we
am
share
dying to
it.
take you there.
Is that where you've been wanting to take me?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the most unique and one of a
Sorry, that
kind
was me.
I'm not
bookstore
going.
you'll ever. I mean, it's not even just a bookstore. They have so much
They have
stuff.
cats in there.
They-
Yeah, they love cats. And their cats know our goats.
Yes.
oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
so funny.
sweet.
So we, on top of all the partnerships that we do have, where we have these monthly classes with them, we also have classes at the farm, and then of course we travel as well. So we go to people, we'll host classes there. So yeah, we'll literally just have a class just about
Apartments,
anywhere.
complexes, things of that nature.
Yep.
What's that? Yeah.
Nice.
We have a lot
Midtown.
of like residential places that will have us come
That's awesome.
monthly, and
Yeah.
do a class for their residents.
One of my questions to Sabrina when we did our pre-interview was, I feel like this is like a golden ticket opportunity for kids that are on the spectrum to be able to have
Yes.
this release, because they don't get to have that understanding from a lot of people and their environment. And so animals are really important to them.
Yep.
a
Yeah,
good
we've worked
point.
with autistic children. We've worked with deaf children. It's any and everybody who, we feel is a good participant for engaging with our therapeutic animals. We're all
welcome.
inclusive, we say. So we don't have any barriers on age, race, gender,
Yeah.
disabilities, nothing.
That's awesome.
As long as you are open to receiving the good energy, we will bring it to you.
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
When you walk into the yard, you see Buddhist statues. How did that incorporate into the farm?
So a lot of practices.
Hey.
A lot of the practices do favor different areas like Nepal, and Nepal is a big place that's dealing with a lot of different Buddhists and monks and things. So it's kind of a respectful thing for that to kind of balance that way. But yeah, you got cow cuddling somewhat comes from that area.
Okay.
Yoga. So even a couple of our goat whisperers are monks. Well, one is actually. He's in study right now to do
No,
these things.
he's already a monk.
There you go.
He's
Oh,
already-
wow.
Yeah, he's already done all his stuff, and he's a monk.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That
So
is
you
really
see a
cool.
lot of different cultures like that up there. That's India. That's bringing back in. So we're kind of integrating these things in so that you can get a little bit of different walks of all the spirituality around the world.
Okay, now I
There
understand.
you go.
And
Just
now
so
it's
happened that
clicked.
that is a big part of what we're doing. But yeah, you can see it all throughout everything.
Okay, now that you pointed out, I
Yep.
do see
There you
how
go.
it all
Yep.
comes together.
To me, it kind of goes back to how you said we're equal opportunity, and it's like kind of like giving everyone a little place
There
here
you go.
for
Yep.
sure.
Definitely.
That was the Japanese lanterns when I
Yep.
walked in. I
Uh-huh.
was like, oh, I really like that.
And those kind of celebrate cheers. So that goes to the Tiki Bar, and it's a class that I even recommend you all to come down to if you're 21 and over and like wine. Check out Wine Down Dog.
Oh, that sounds
Ooh.
It's a
good.
really awesome, and it's an evening event, about an hour and a half roughly.
Yeah.
And you get to and it's nighttime, so it's really nice. Lights are going, the animals are still up. It's right before their bedtime.
Aw.
You get to kind of hang out with them and enjoy yourself with friends. And believe it or not, even in yoga classes, we got some of the coolest, beautifulest people around that come visit these
Yeah.
classes. I'm not kidding you. Our guests are like the best that I've ever seen.
Their yoga
energy-wise.
the yoga classes?
All the classes, the
classes.
cow cuddling, even the kids in summer camp. Like, these are the best people. Even y'all come do the interviews. It's somehow attracting
Yeah.
some of the best people that I've seen, and it
That's
flows.
what you're
So,
putting out.
yep, I'm very appreciative of that, and I think more people should come and meet more people that's in that same energy. So
Yes, my husband, his favorite saying is, show me your friends and I'll show you your future, because it's who you surround
There you
yourself
go.
with is going to kind of tell you what kind of success you're going to have.
there
Yeah.
it is. Yep.
Yeah. I also really like the idea of just meeting people who aren't like us, right? And
Yep.
like, it just kind of opened your mind, and then I think the world today, that's a good thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
I'm serious. I wanted to ask because I'm interested in doing a class. Like, how do people sign up? Tell me
Yeah.
more.
You just go on our website. The calendar is listed right there. It has all of our goat yoga, Pilates with goats, hiking with goats, meditation with goats.
Wait, where are you
Reiki
guys
with
going
goats.
hiking?
Around Georgia.
Majority are on Mason Mill,
Mason Mill
North
Park.
Druid Hills area.
Okay.
Yep.
But we've
Yep.
also done hikes at the Bamboo Forest.
Yeah.
We've done
Oh,
hikes
wow.
at Sweetwater Creek.
I've
Sweetwater
never heard of the
Creek.
Bamboo
Yeah.
Forest. I gotta go.
Oh
Yeah,
my
but
God, it's so nice.
There's a
Yeah.
little bit of everywhere. You are
Yeah.
right about that. They kind of like not stationed one place, but if you go on a website, you'll see what's going on.
Okay.
And bi-weekly, it's always some kind of hike going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out because I actually know quite a few people who that's their hobby. They hike.
Oh, nice.
And, yeah.
And
we
if they love
all out
animals, then I don't see how you could not hike with goats.
Can I share your
Really.
guys' on my? I have a quilt shop.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have like a Facebook page?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have
Okay.
Facebook, we have Instagram, we have
LinkedIn.
TikTok, we have
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Because I know a
we have
lot of people that
Nextdoor.
Okay.
would just love what you're doing.
Awesome.
When you said quilts, did you like y'all make them?
Yeah. Yeah. So we teach people how to make quilts. We have fabric. We
Nice.
have the notions. Yeah. We have classes.
So
Yeah.
maybe we could make like some like clothes for the cows and
Yeah,
things? 'Cause it's hard to
sure.
find that size. So
Really?
we can talk later.
Let's talk. I also have another friend I can get you in touch with. They're called
Okay.
Cool People Sew.
Nice.
Okay.
I love that. You guys mentioned, like, you know, if you love hiking, then like hiking with the goats is something that you should definitely try. What's the difference between taking your dog hiking and hiking with the goats?
I think, with the dogs, so, people are always asking, and it's not even just hike based. It's like, well, why are you guys not doing puppy yoga or cat yoga, kitten yoga? Why goats? That's like the number one question, right? We like the goats over other animals because of their docile nature.
Okay.
So they are very docile, and you all will see when you go to the nursery and cuddle on the goats, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But even though they're so docile, their energy is very loud.
Right.
And it's very powerful.
Okay.
Around,
very
they hopping
moving.
sideways.
They're not afraid to own their
Yeah.
space.
At all. So because they're herd animals, you don't even have to hold their leash. They will hike right next to you.
Oh.
If you want, you can just pick them up and carry them while you're hiking.
Right.
But they are there to participate in this hike actively with you. It's less about I'm walking a goat on a leash and more
Right.
about one with the herd and
That's
being
it.
one with the herd. So
Oh.
you all are traveling together.
You're so proud of her. You're so cute. You guys are both adorable.
But that is the mentality we want to promote, where you
Yeah.
become one with the herd, because
Okay.
these are herd animals, and they want you to be a part of their herd, so
Yeah.
they want to hike with
And
you.
they love expressing their little personalities.
They do.
Yeah.
Not
They
saying
get their
dogs
zoomies.
don't, but it's like almost a night and day kind of thing. It just shocks the. It works. Sort of like what she was saying. It's a different vibe. Your dogs, for instance, that do go out with kids with autism, get one response. I come in and bring some dwarf goats.
Mm-hmm.
Teachers are like, we've never seen responses like that.
Aw.
Yeah.
So it's
love
And
kind
it's
of.
not to discredit the other therapeutic
We
animals.
own dogs.
Yeah,
We love
yeah,
dogs.
I'm not discrediting it, but it makes a whole lot more sense, like, when you put it that way, as you become part of the herd with them, because, like, when you do take, I have 4 dogs, when you do take
Yeah.
the 4 dogs out, you end up kind of being, like,
A
behind
wrangler.
them, and, yeah, you're just going where they want to go, and it's, like, just a one-way
Right.
And they're
street.
just like, we know we're getting walked. This is
Right.
an activity
Squirrel.
for us. Exactly. The
Yeah.
goats are more like, oh no, this is like
A group
we
activity.
do this.
If
We
you
like
run,
to
they
hike.
chase behind you, things of that nature.
They will
love
chase you.
that.
They
And
get the
they're-
zoomies, and sometimes they'll like start sprinting and
They
hopping on
side
rocks
step
and
and-
everything. They do a lot of.
Well, and
cool
I
stuff.
didn't even think of it until
Mm-hmm.
you guys were saying becoming one with the herd. Like, we're in such like an individualized like time of, I don't know,
Yeah.
year of our Lord.
very,
Yeah.
very selfish, like you guys
Yeah.
said. Very, like, it's hard to think of the bigger picture of how we come together.
And I think it's a really cool situation and time and opportunity to be able to like you said, think outside of yourself.
Yeah.
Right? And be
Mm-hmm.
part of something.
That's definitely what this conversation is helping me think. Because here I am, like, but why goats? But like, why the
Yep.
stuff around us? Like,
I mean,
I need help seeing the bigger picture, and I hope that someday I will, be more.
You'll be completely ready when you get your goat.
girl, you
like-
almost brought home a goat.
I did. Yes.
This is great.
Yeah, I almost put
Yeah.
a goat in my car one time because, like, it was literally just this random goat in the middle of the street, like, no one around. And so I was like, here, goaty, go. But then, it ran away.
I think also, a big part of our classes is the fact that everybody comes as individuals. Of course, there's groups that come as well, but an activity like hiking with goats, by the time they're leaving that class,
true.
everybody's talking with each other.
Yeah.
Because they, of course, we're not able to provide one goat per person because the hikes can get up to like 15, 20 people.
Oh, wow.
So they are having to like share the goats
Like
in a
Yeah.
sense.
every
but-
3 to 4 people sometimes.
Yeah.
Yep.
that makes sense.
but
And then if
it
it's
does.
a smaller class, then it can be like every 2 or 1 person
Yeah.
who gets a goat. So,
Yeah, but it encourages them to speak with each other and, pass
Yeah.
the goats around, or hey, do you want to cuddle the goat? And it does open them up. So
And
Does
you're
it
out
bring
in the
out personal
woods,
stories?
And you're out in the trail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and
my happy
people
space.
talking. They saying it's giving like TV show vibes, like all kind of.
You saying-
that's cute.
You saying I
people
need to follow you guys out with the camera one day?
No, seriously, it's
Yeah.
very interesting. All our whole staff is like handpicked, interviewed. Like that's
Yeah.
who you all are engaged with a lot more than me and my wife. But you will see everybody has a great energy. So our hike leads are like great with conversations. They know about the animals. They come from like somewhat of a farm background or some kind of veterinarian background. They know their stuff. And they're also great conversation pieces. So before you know it, you done walked 3 miles. And you feel like you just started.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's kind of the thing. It's like, you know, when you're having fun and you're actually working out and not even knowing it.
Yeah.
And you're done. You're like, oh, I'll be back next week.
That's so cool.
My body is buzzing because it just gave me like a creative idea
There
of
you
like,
go.
yeah, you told me this is the place for creativity. But yeah, I can feel it all the way up my body. That we need to get our camera guy. We need to get Case with us. We need to designate a small
Join a
group hike with the goats, and then like just see what kind of stories come out of people during
That's
this
smart,
hike,
yeah.
and see like
That's really
how
cool.
it brings out each individual, so that you can see that when
Yep.
you're done, how everyone's
And
coming
our instructors
together.
will love that too. So that'd be
I love
that
that.
would be so cool.
I'll talk to Case.
right now
and-
they do trivias while they're walking too,
Yeah,
like
they do.
different
They play goat
trivias.
trivia.
So
Oh,
So
okay,
we're ready with
okay.
the-
educational
Yeah.
experience. and
Fun.
I love this. Okay, we're on to something.
I'm bringing my family here next time they come visit me.
Let's do it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
for
do it.
sure.
Yeah, Amelia wants to come. So whenever we come out to actually do a class, we'll bring Amelia.
Tell me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll be with you.
Um, when we did our pre-interview, you were telling me about some of the most special moments that you've gotten to witness on the farm. Can you tell us one of the most special stories that you've gotten to witness on the farm, and just really a testimony to what this farm brings out?
So, you know, the story that I mentioned to you, I mean, it's stuck with me ever since, and it honestly I haven't seen anything else top this story, but we had this family come out, and it was like a family of 7 or so. And you could tell that there was something distressing the family as a whole. Something was not aligned with them. You felt the energy. You felt that the mom had signed them all up for this, and you know they didn't want to be there. It was like the grandparents were there, the mom's sibling was there, the kids were there. Didn't seem like anybody really wanted to be there. They did their class. It was a goat yoga class. And at first, they didn't really want to participate. They were just kind of standoffish. By the end of the class, they were all hugging the goat,
Laughter.
engaging, laughing with each other, having a ball. And I'm not saying that, you know, our goats fixed whatever misalignment they might have had
But they
within their
fixed.
family.
For that moment,
But
at
they
least.
brought
a
them
start,
together.
a
It
start.
did
Yeah.
something to where their entire energy shifted after
Yeah.
50 minutes. And I witnessed it because I was there. I was like,
You can
oh
feel
my
it.
God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like everybody, like they walked in, they wouldn't even greet me and say hi.
Oh, no.
And when they were walking out, they're like, "Thank you so much. We're gonna be
Oh
back.
my
This is so fun."
goodness.
Since then, she has brought her family back over and
Aw.
over and over
That is
again.
her. I know exactly what you're
Yep.
talking about. Now, this kind of energy she's talking about happens weekly.
Yeah.
We just doing. It happens weekly. You'll see somebody come in, you're like, oh. Then they leave. They even
Change.
tell us like, hey,
Yeah.
like this is really like you. I feel great about this, and then that's what makes them want to share it with other loved ones. They don't just go to anybody. It's people that's close to them, they bring back, they refer.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we hear is word. It's been a lot of word of mouth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially in the original moments it is. And
That
yeah,
makes
man.
sense.
I think that story resonated with me the most because I saw it changing in kids, in elderly, in
Yeah.
adult. Like
Oh,
they
unit.
were the full spectrum range of age
Right.
groups and genders. And I'm like,
And it didn't
this is-
matter.
it didn't. I mean, by the time they were leaving, they were
Yeah.
happy. They were hugging each other. I was like, okay, something
true.
clicked. Something happened where now
Mhm.
they're leaving happier than when they first arrived.
That is awesome.
I'm not saying we fixed whatever they came
Right.
with, but
It
they
was
left happy.
the negative, bad energy in,
Yeah.
and then it leaves.
Exactly.
Before-
And you know, it's not just the goats, it's also our instructors, you know,
Absolutely.
our class leads who can also feel these energies. You know, they have to engage with all of these clients
Mhm.
Yeah.
every single class. So handpicking these instructors is also a big key piece
Yeah,
of
we love our staff. They're really
Yes.
amazing people.
Yeah.
they really are.
It's not one class you can take them. You know, you'll see each of them are totally different, but they got their ways and they all communicate together. Some of our meetings are some of the funnest thing when we all get together and kind of grow and build.
Our
so
staff meetings. We have quarterly staff meetings where, you know, it's hard to get the whole staff together at once. So we have quarterly meetings with them where we get to all get together and, you know, just talk about classes, talk about new ideas,
Yeah.
just things like that. But everybody's great.
I
It's-
call them like superheroes because they're out here really helping people, and sometimes they don't understand or they don't know and they don't really care because that's not their focus to be
That's-
praised about
hero.
it, but they're actually like really helping tons of people all the time. And
Our company has garnered over 200 and I don't even know how many reviews, all 5 stars. And these
Yeah.
are people, all of our clients, naming our staff by name.
Oh, that's the
like,
best.
hey, I came to this person's class and this person is so
And
good.
you know they have to be good to have their name remembered.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is
Because
awesome.
nobody remembers names. ever.
No. Oh.
So these are all like the pieces that happen for us that's gratifying, where we're like, okay, this is why we keep doing this. This is why we keep moving forward and we keep growing and expanding and having these classes and getting, more and more partnerships. We want to continue spreading this
Just
energy.
validates everything you're doing.
Exactly. It really does. And it's a good feeling to know, everything that's done at this farm is with pure intentions. We're not here like, hey, we're trying to become multimillionaires from this farm. We're more like,
this
hey,
wouldn't be the way to do it.
No.
we have like a million classes. But
Well, I mean, clearly, because you even said earlier, like, we're not going to have too many people here,
Right.
or we're
At
not going
one
to have
time.
the wrong kind.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Exactly.
it's
because
clear
it
that
is like, it is at the end of the day, no matter how many classes we host, we only have so many goats. We can only have so many instructors. We only have so many hours in the day to host classes.
Yeah.
And we're not going to
Overload.
exactly
Jeopardize the quality for
the
the
quality. Like, we're not going
It's
to be
an
like,
experience.
Yeah.
So when you come here, you need to
Exactly.
get the full experience. If not, then we're not happy about
Yeah.
it. So
Yep.
that's
and
the
I'm
thing.
all about quality. Like, for me, being a chief marketing officer, I'm more like, okay, we have to provide quality. We have
Yeah.
to continue getting 5-star ratings. That means, hey,
Yeah.
this year we're doubling up on our Goat Whisperer staff when, class exceeds this number or however it may
Yeah.
be, because that is our focus. Our focus is our clients and our goats
That's awesome.
and our cows.
And the cow and the chickens.
The chickens too.
Love that. Well, before we go, is there anything new coming that we can get a little sneak peek of or get a little first know of?
Well, this year we have 2 summer camps happening.
That's what I was thinking.
Last year we did 1 summer camp and it was an epic success. So this year we were like, well, let's do 2 summer camps. We haven't even been able to promote it yet. Our first camp is already full.
Oh my gosh.
Job.
Nice.
We
Kids-
have not
yeah.
even been able to promote. So I'm like, okay, great. We might have to have 3 camps. No, I'm just
And
kidding.
it's really good, like for kids to learn. I've seen a few private schools that have these kind of similar experiences, not the same, but kids don't even know where chicken eggs come from anymore.
Oh, wow.
So to see a different color and to see the chicken in the hen and to go pick it and then bring it back and to grow corn and get to see it sprout out and
You guys have a
brush a
vegetable
cow. Absolutely,
We
yeah.
did- we did a
to
garden
brush a
hour
cow and learn that they're all not
Wow.
that bad and hang out with baby goat. I mean,
too. Well, the
it's
other
so
thing is that
much.
we are in a city essentially, and
There you go.
they're all glued to their phones. So
and Atlanta out of all of that.
Yeah.
So,
So-
by the time the kids are telling their moms, like, I love the camp, I want to go back, and the mom is like, my kid just told me that they love
they
the
want to go
camp.
back outside.
So,
Right,
our
outside.
kids are coming back. Like, it's just so rare for children
There
to
is
enjoy
a
it.
TV in the nursery though.
All right.
So they
About
get
to
to watch
say.
whatever cartoon while they're hanging out with the
With the
goats
goats.
too.
I mean, that's fair.
But,
Yeah, because I'll tell you, we live on 5 acres, and the thought was, okay, we got 5 acres. The kids will just go play in the woods. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If those kids were born in the 80s,
You still can't get them outside. They're like, go play in the creek. Go whatever.
But yeah, so summer camp is happening. So the July one still has spots open. Our camp spots are very limited. Again, going back to quality, we only allow 10 slots per
Ooh,
camp.
Nice.
I'm going to definitely hook you up with cool people, because
Oh,
they do a
nice.
lot of kids classes.
nice.
I think you guys could
Nice.
yeah.
That'll be awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
and over the summer, we also have kids-only goat yoga classes where it's just the kids. We have a
Yep.
super
That'd be
awesome
cute.
instructor who teaches that class, and he's perfect for the kids.
Okay.
And I
Like,
would
his
say
energy.
Wind Down Dog. This is like the first
I
full
wanna do
year
that.
that it'll be
Yep.
running. This is the first full year, so
Wind down dog.
those classes are gonna be really cool. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be some awesome people there.
Very
And
cool.
I think Wind Down Dog is more geared towards like being more of a social activity. You
Yeah.
know, it's on a Friday evening. You get
Is
off
it
of
yoga?
work.
Is it down
It
dog?
is- It
Like
is
yoga
yoga
that
here
way?
as well. So
Yep.
we serve complimentary wine, or you can bring
So
your own
it
bottle of
ends
wine.
with the yoga.
Thank you.
And then we finish with the
Yeah.
yoga class. At the
Okay.
end.
No.
So, yeah, you come with
That
your
is
friends.
genius because I found you guys because of one of your members of the team.
Nice.
And what's that group that we found each other in? There's constantly women like, hey, I need new friends, or I'm not connecting with people. Like, how can I meet new friends? And it's always this like running joke of, well, there's friend apps, but really you should find something you like doing and then just try and find people organic. But like, this is genius. Like, hey, if you like wine and like yoga, just show up here and then you'll organically leave with
That's true.
a new
Can you
friend.
just show up, or do you need
Book
to buy
the class.
in advance?
Yeah, so typically we always want everybody to book in advance.
sense.
And like I said, it is on the website, it's on the homepage, it's also on the booking page. You
Okay.
just go click the class that you want to book, and it lets you pay for the class right at there, then and there. And then you're
Perfect.
registered, and then you get an
And if
email.
you have
confirm-
any trouble, call the 1-800 numbers.
Yeah, if you
everywhere.
missed the calendar on the front
I
page.
was gonna refer to that myself, but thank you. Yes,
You're
pay
welcome.
attention.
Call the number and
Not
we'll
like
help
me.
you all the way through the process.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of times people are like, I don't know what's happening. Don't worry, we'll get you booked. Just call us. Our phone number is 844 GGA Goat.
Okay.
Super easy.
I like it. I like it.
Smart.
So yeah, just dial 844 GGA Goat and you'll get right through. And yeah, we're on social media. Our link tree is listed on our Instagram.
Very cool.
I love that we have a link.
Not too hard to find at all.
Oh, that's so
But
much
honestly,
to keep up with.
the easiest way, if you don't remember the name, just Google Goat Yoga near me.
Yeah.
We are the first facility that pops up.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the Atlanta region. So
Awesome.
Nice. So nice. Well, thank you so much for taking the
Yeah.
time to speak with us and show us the farm. And
Our
congratulations on the
Thank
newest
you.
member of the family.
a human kid is
Congratulations.
joining the goat kids.
A real
There we
one,
go.
yes.
Yeah.
Another kid. Oh yeah. And this is number 3.
Yep,
Number three.
that's correct.
Yeah.
Excited.
Oh,
Thank you.
Did you like the episode that you heard today? Great. Share it with a friend and don't forget to rate and review.